Namaste and welcome to HinduinfoPedia, where history meets truth beyond headlines. In this episode of the Walls of Truth series, we revisit a forgotten chapter that shaped the modern Middle East, Black September Jordan 1970. A war that every Arab leader remembers, yet global media rarely mentions. A war that killed thousands, expelled the PLO from Jordan, and quietly changed how 57 Muslim nations deal with refugees and sovereignty, even today. After the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, a war launched by Arab nations to erase the newborn Jewish state, Jordan accepted hundreds of thousands of Palestinian refugees. It went further than any Arab country, granting citizenship, passports, education, and political rights. For 2 decades, Jordan became a symbol of Arab brotherhood. But generosity met a harsh reality. By 1970, the Palestine Liberation Organization had turned that hospitality into autonomy. They built their own army, collected taxes, ran courts and checkpoints, a parallel government inside Jordan. When the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine hijacked international aircraft from Jordanian soil, the world saw what King Hussein already knew: his sovereignty was slipping away. On September 16, 1970, the king declared martial law. For 10 days, Jordan's loyal Bedouin units fought pitched battles against well-armed Fedayeen forces. Tanks rolled through Amman, artillery struck refugee camps, and Syria even sent tanks across the border. It was a civil war between two armies claiming one country. By 1971, the PLO was expelled, not negotiated, expelled. Jordan chose survival over sympathy. Lebanon ignored the warning and, within 4 years, collapsed into a 15-year civil war. Syria allowed Palestinians to stay but kept them under intelligence watch. The Gulf states opened jobs but denied citizenship. Kuwait and Saudi Arabia later expelled hundreds of thousands after political disloyalty. And in our time, Pakistan's expulsion of Afghan refugees repeats the same pattern: ideology meets insecurity, and sovereignty wins. When Egypt began building its 18-meter deep steel wall along the Gaza border in 2009, critics called it cruel. But Egypt was being Jordanian. It learned that uncontrolled militancy inside national borders leads to internal war. Better to build a wall than to count bodies. Every meter of that wall stands as a lesson learned from Black September. The walls don't lie, the votes at the UN do. 57 Muslim nations publicly support Palestine while privately guarding their borders against its politics. In this story, we've seen how nations that made the hard but correct choices, like Jordan, survived, while those that ignored the warnings continue to live with the pain. Even today, Pakistan has reacted by expelling Afghan refugees, and in the West, where caution is replaced by comfort, early signs of similar unrest are already visible. That is the truth the walls tell. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and read the complete article at HinduinfoPedia.com, where facts stand before narratives.